are a Wanderers boy, then sing along with me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All for one and one for all, we'll answer to the call. We're the greatest team of all. Go the Wanderers forever. We will always stick together. We will always do our best to see it through for the good old road and blue.
G'day and welcome to another episode of Shred at the Shed. Massive shout out and a thank you to our sponsors and volunteers that make our season possible. Let's get straight underway with the round 15 match review. It was the Foundation Cup against the Waratah Warriors. Not on Australia Day this year, on the 29th of January. It was at 4 p.m. at Tracy Village, and it was hot and rainy all day, and then stopped raining at the start of the match, so it was relatively dry for a wet day, but the centre circle and all around the ground was still held a bit of moisture there. So ended up going down by 43 points, ended up doubling us, 43 to 86. And we had 7 less turnover goals, so that's why we got smashed. But we had +1 stoppage goals, so that continues to be a relative strength of ours. On the team statistics front, we sort of got beaten everywhere. -16 contested possessions, -5 contested marks, not -9 ground balls, -8 clearances, but +18 tackles. So that's another one of the positives for the season is our tackling. But I guess if you don't have the ball as much, it gives you more of an opportunity to tackle, but still shouldn't take away from the good work. And on the uncontested side, 16 less uncontested possessions, 41 less uncontested marks, and 29 less handball received. So beaten fairly comprehensively on both sides. And over to the individual stats. Braden McLean leading the way with 20 kicks and 6 rebound 50s. Good to have Dane the Swan McFarlane flying in. He had his 15 handballs, 7 clangers, so he topped the clangers as well, but he had so much of the footy that you can't make a clanger unless you have the footy right. 17 contested possessions, 16 ground balls. Boise will be furious with that. I think that must be a season record. 5 clearances and 2 goals, and he was awarded the Best on Ground medal for the Foundation Cup. So you get best and fair, best on ground for both the Waratah medal and the Wanderers medal. So good on the Swan for coming in, and he always plays well when it's wet weather around this time, like one of those lizards that can just crawl across the water we like to joke about. Let's move on from Swanee. He's had enough airtime already. Brody, as always, just dominating in the marks front. 7 marks, 4 contested marks, 5 intercept marks. And he was robbed of one as well. He took an absolute classic in the back line. Umpire didn't call it touched or anything, just called play on. So, yeah, that was a strange one. Can't win them all. Ours, 8 handball receives, just getting around the ground. Myself with 11 hit-outs, 6 tackles and 2 goals. Pretty happy with the tackles there. Keelan Fairjoe joining me there on 6 tackles, 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. Mitch Taylor, 7 spoils. That's trademark Mitch. And Boy O'Connor with 7 inside 50s. So he can get it inside 50 from almost the back pocket. So awesome stuff. Over to the ladder. The Crocs continue to be on top. Southern District's Crocs on 46 points. Closely followed by Waratah Warriors on 44 points. Big sort of gap between them and St Mary's on 32 points. And then it's all pretty tight from here. Nightcliff Tigers on 28. Darwin Buffaloes on 26. There's the top 5. And now the bottom 4. Pine on 24. Palmerston Magpies on 18. Ourselves on 16. And Tiwi Bombers, our next opponent, on 6 points. The other grade results, the under-18s had a bye. The 2s had a tough day at the office just before the women's, actually. So minus 111 point loss, and then the women's also went down after them by 192. So not the best day all round for the Wanderers, but hopefully we can look forward to the future and excited for the next match. Throughout the week, we had a Tuesday all-club training. It was a massive turnout, huge numbers, all grades, juniors, seniors, everyone involved. Really good feeling. Just thought I'd make a little note of that. And our club legend section, Maury Ryan. So he tied the Nichols medal in 68-69. He was the club best and fairest in the same season, 68-69. And also a leading goal kicker, not bad for a wingman. On the 67-68 season where he tied with Doug Kelly, and he was a 2 times NDFL representative player in 1967 and 1972. And he was the Wanderers team of the century as a wingman, so pretty good statistics there and accolades from the wing, kicking snags and awesome stuff. The quote of the week. I love my quotes of the week. This one, I got Kathy to help me pick this one out. I was tossing up between 2, but this one's from Joyce Mayer. So a positive attitude gives you power over your circumstances instead of your circumstances having power over you. So no matter what life throws at you, even if it may seem negative, it's good to remain positive, and you never know what's going to happen. And now I've forgotten to make a note here, but we do have, not next round 16, it's the round after, in round 17 when we play the Darwin Buffaloes. We're running out in pink Guernseys, and we're going to be raising awareness and some money for breast cancer. So that's a great cause, and we'll speak about that more next week. But there'll be donations on the Facebook page and all around the different social media avenues. The match preview, round 16, Tiwi Bombers, 4th of February, 2023, 2 p.m. at Gardens. We haven't played there yet this year, so that'll be good. Previous result, we got up by 39 points, so hopefully we can make it another W, and 4 premiership points would be nice. The weather is looking pretty similar to last week, 29 degrees, 75% humidity, and thunderstorms. So we might need a bit of rain to slow down the Tiwi boys, because they're bloody quick. Over to the other grades, we've got the under-18s on the Friday night at 7:45 p.m. playing Nightcliff. I don't think under-18s have a Tiwi side, so they're playing Nightcliff at Nightcliff Oval. The seconds have Gardens as well. They're playing Banks. So Banks are sort of aligned with Tiwi, I believe, but Banks are pushing to play Premier League footy next season. That's the word on the street. So the twos are playing at 12 p.m. And then the women's are playing 1 hour after that at 1 p.m. but on Gardens too, so the second oval. So that's it, short and sharp. That's a wrap. Thanks everyone for your time. Let's go Muck Mucks.